Hey students, this is Mr. Dowd, and I'm here to show you how you can complete the vocabulary assignment even if you are at home. This is a look at our Google Classroom. This one just happens to be my 6th period, and in here you can see our example of a vocab lesson. This is the geography vocab, and I'm going to open it up so you can see what it looks like. And it is our CCD chart, our Cognitive Content Dictionary. And if you missed class and need to do this at home, you know that in class we usually read the words out loud and then say them, and we practice pronouncing them. And then what we do is we make a prediction. And I set the timer for 2 minutes and all of that. Well, you don't have a timer because you're at home. But please make sure that you do a prediction. And remember, a prediction is just an educated guess. It is your best guess about what this term means if you don't already know. And you will type that in the boxes here, your prediction. Remember, a complete vocab assignment includes predictions, even if you're not in class and are making them yourself at home. Now, at school, you know I like to give you guys real opportunities to practice keyboarding. So I broadcast these, or I should say display these on the wall and with the projector, and you guys type them in. However, I don't have the ability to do that at your house. So I'm going to go back for a moment to the classroom, and you can see that I've included the teacher copy of what I've done, and you will have all of those teacher descriptions in your own. And for some reason, this one's got a weird thing. And so you can type these if you like. Since you're doing this at home, let's keep it real. I'm not going to be able to stop you from copying and pasting, but you cannot turn in this file or alter this file. This is a read-only when it's in your Google Classroom view. I am going to go back here. So after your predictions, paste in or type in the descriptions, and then you have to put in the image. We went over this in class, and I talked about copyright and a way you can search for images in Google Images that are fair for you to use without worrying about the copyright. However, I also told you that the Explore bar, again, it's down in the lower right. If you click Explore, it's going to open up, and you can open up your search term, for instance, continent, or here, it's already loaded for region. And now that I have region, I can go to images, and I can choose the image. And this Mount Vernon School District has already filtered your images for ones that are labeled free to use, share, or modify, even commercially. Basically, this is as copyright free as Google gets. So grab an image that you want to use, drag it to the appropriate box, and there it is. And you'll notice that it shifted the rows of this table down. You could either live with it, it's a little bit longer, or you can adjust your image until your rows come back. You can also adjust the rows if they've moved a little on you. Again, I will accept your assignment if it goes on to 2 pages. Don't get crazy. I don't want an assignment where you've made it go for 12 pages because you think it's funny. But if it goes beyond the first page, no big deal. It's all pixels. It is all digital. So that is your images, and then you're going to type in your sentence. Now remember the sentence rule. There are 3 rules for a sentence that is acceptable. Number 1, it has to be a complete sentence. Not a sentence fragment, not a run-on sentence, a complete sentence. Number 2, it has to use the term. So in this case, your sentence must use the term region. And the third part of the sentence rule is that it must be in the social studies context. So for instance, if your sentence is, my pet cat's name is Region. Well, it may be true, but it's not helping us learn the social studies context of the word region. So it is a sentence. It does use the term, but it really doesn't help you understand our social studies vocab. So I would want you to put region in the social studies context in a sentence. And if you don't know how to do that, there's a fairly easy trick for you to use. Go use your description and use the term, and you'll have to add a verb in between. And maybe you'll have to add something at the beginning. Here's an example. A region is, that's the verb, a place that has certain characteristics that are blah, 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 blah. Combine the term, combine the description. You'll need to add a word or two, and then you will have a perfectly acceptable sentence. Your complete vocab assignment will have the 4 terms with a prediction, a description, an image, and a sentence for each one. If you have questions, my email is gdowd@mvsd320. You can also get to it on the school's website. Good luck and enjoy. Bye-bye.